Hi everyone, let's talk books. And I think my dog wants to make another appearance in this video because he just decided to start scratching at my arm right now. Come here. Oh, both dogs, it turns out, want a little attention. This one is my ladybug, right, ladybird? Ladybird. She's such a cutie. Vente acá, Lincoln. Ven acá. And I think you guys have already met Lincolnade. Real name Lincoln. Call him Lincolnade. Right, baby boy? Oh, he's so loving. They're both super loving dogs. But that's not why we're here today. Today we're here to talk about audiobooks. And so I have an audiobook haul for you all. Most of these are books that I borrowed from my boyfriend's dad. But one of them, is it just one? Yeah, it's just one, I purchased. So let's get started talking about them. The first one that I purchased is Lillian Jackson Brown's The Cat Who Went Bananas. I used to love this series. When I was in middle school, high school, I devoured this whole series. And when I saw that they had this one at my used bookstore, I snatched it up because I thought it would be a great way to just reconnect with the kind of reading that I was doing when I was younger and to listen to it as I'm driving. I'm currently not driving a lot because the semester's, I'm sorry, my throat is super dry because I'm just getting over a cold, so I might need to reach for something to drink every so often. So I'm not doing a whole lot of driving right now because the semester's over, but I do a ton of driving normally during the semester, during the school year, right? So I need to stock up on audiobooks to listen to during those drives. All right, so my boyfriend's dad has a whole collection of audiobooks, and he keeps track of them in a file that he sent me and just kind of let me shop essentially out of his file. Of course, these are just borrowed, so I do have to return them. But one of the books that I picked out was Sandra Brown's Prime Time. He had lent me a Sandra Brown audiobook a few months ago, and I listened to it and I really liked the story out of it. So I felt I would give Sandra Brown another try. I don't know very much about this one. Let's see, read the back real quick. It says, more than anything else, cable TV reporter Andrea Malone wanted a network job, and it could be hers if she gained a coveted interview with the aging General Radif, especially if she uncovered the secret that drove him into seclusion in his Texas ranch. One obstacle was Lion Radif, the general's watchdog of a son. Andrea had a plan, but had no way of knowing. She had no way of knowing how Lion's unexpected, undeniable effect on her would change everything, how they both would face a storm of suspicion and betrayal, and how Andrea Malone would have to choose between the ruthless demands of the profession and the equally strong dictates of her heart. Anyways, it sounds good. It's read by Joyce Bean, which is not someone I have listened to before, but I have high hopes because I did like the previous Sandra Brown that I read. All right, the next one, and now I'm realizing that I don't remember what any of these books were about. But the next one that I picked out is Nelson DeMille's The Gatehouse. It is 19 CDs, and I mainly was looking through his files, looking for audiobooks that had a ton of hours in them. So this is 19 hours. It's unabridged, read by Christian Rummel. This one is about John Sutter's aristocratic wife who's killed by her mafia don lover. He sails on his sailboats on a three-year journey around the world, eventually settling in London. Now, 10 years later, he has come home to the Gold Coast of Long Island, and that is pretty much everything we need to know. So it's about kind of the past and the present and the merger of these two things. I have not read anything by Nelson DeMille or heard anything by Christian Rummel, so I'm really interested to see what this is going to be like and kind of immersing myself in this story. Next up is Robert B. Parker's Thin Air, a Spencer novel, performed by David Dukes. Not the KKK guy, somebody else. This guy's a film, stage, and television actor. But the story is about, let's see. When the bridge of a Boston police detective vanishes, he hires Spencer to find her. Sorry, when the bride of a Boston police detective vanishes, he hires Spencer to find her. His path leads from a New England college campus to glamorous LA sports clubs. When the trail turns to a world of prostitution, drug abuse, and self-destruction, Spencer must enter ghetto tenements to continue his search. I don't know. It's a detective story, and I like detective stories, so we'll see. Alright, now the big mama jama. I asked for this. I saw how many CDs. It's 36 unabridged CDs. And it's Ken Follett's World Without End. I know nothing about this series or about this book. I just know it's long, and it means I am going to spend quite a while, probably a few weeks, listening to this, but it's really, I'm a historian, so it deals a lot with history, it seems. So I don't know, let me know what you think. Have you read any of these? I don't mind spoilers. Let me know what I'm in store for, or if you hated any of these, let me know, and maybe I might want to trade it in for a different one. But that is it for me. Those are the audiobooks that I'll be listening to probably in the next 3 to 6 months. We'll see how long it takes me to listen to some of these. But that is it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.